There was a time before the internet, when the newsman was supreme. A time when everyone believed what was on the news. A time when everyone trusted what they heard on TV. A time of the anchormen. There were two who were exceptional at reading the news. They were named Jimmy and Vince. They wore the finest suits and had voices of silk. They were like gods walking among mere mortals. And this is the news show that brought them to the top. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Creuseline.
Hello, I'm Vince, and you're watching Creuseline. Let's get things started. With all the issues going on in the world today, ranging from Ebola, ISIS, and the minimum wage debate, and much more, we decided to ask people from around the country one question everybody wants the answer to. Cool Ranch or Nacho Cheese Doritos? Let's see what our reporter Jimmy found out.
Hey, I'm Jimmy in the Frederick V. Pankhouse Center, interviewing kids about which Doritos flavor is better, Cool Ranch or Nacho Cheese. Let's go find out. What, in your opinion, is the better flavor of Doritos, Cool Ranch or Nacho Cheese?
I'd have to say Cool Ranch is better in my opinion.
What about the Doritos Locos Tacos?
That's a tough one, but I think the fiery DLC is better. It's more flavorful.
In your opinion, which flavor of Doritos is better, Cool Ranch or Nacho Cheese?
Definitely Cool Ranch.
Which flavor of Doritos Locos Tacos do you like better?
I've only had the nacho kind, so I have to say nacho.
That is a pretty good flavor. Thank you. In your opinion, what flavor of Doritos is better, Cool Ranch or Nacho Cheese?
Nacho cheese.
What flavor of Doritos Locos Tacos do you like more?
Nacho cheese.
She appears to like nacho cheese. In your opinion, what flavor is better, nacho cheese or Cool Ranch Doritos?
Wow. Cool Ranch or Nacho Cheese? Wow, that's
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch is pretty good. What about Doritos Locos Tacos?
I've never had one.
In your opinion, what is better, Cool Ranch or nacho cheese?
I think the real answer is Lay's.
So it appears so that most people like Cool Ranch Doritos. That's Jimmy from the Pankhouse Center, signing out. Well, that was very interesting. Internet pirating is something that has been going on since the birth of the internet. It is an issue that is affecting most people, especially teenagers. Let's take a look at some more info on the topic and what teenagers think about it.
Today we live in a digital age, and with the digital age means connections everywhere and ways to get around stuff. Now, what I'm going to be here to talk about today is copyright issues and plagiarism issues. What constitutes as legal and what constitutes as illegal, and where's the blurred line that we don't know about, or that can be decided through court systems. First, let's take a look at what copywriting actually is. Most of you probably know what plagiarism is, but let's look at copyright. Copyright defines as the exclusive legal right given to an originator or an assignee to print, publish, perform, film, or record literary, artistic, or musical material and to authorize others to do the same. What that's basically saying is a studio makes one of these movies. They then take that movie, copyright it, so that way only they can make money off of it, and other people cannot go and sell it as their own to create profit. Now, people illegally download movies, books, TV shows, whatever, all the time. Common fact, it's bad, it's illegal, it shouldn't be done, harms the economy, yes. But here we're actually talking about plagiarism in school papers. What constitutes as plagiarism, and what just constitutes as, fair use. I can use it because I only used a little snippet and credited the guy. This is where it gets blurry, like I was talking about. Let's go take a look at some interviews that we have.
I find that others plagiarize material a lot.
I think they would use copyright material a lot only because, let's face it, humans are lazy. We don't feel like doing the work, so we say, oh, I want to do this. Type it in on the internet, copy, paste, done.
I believe students plagiarize other works pretty much every time they do an essay.
It seems like it happens a little bit. It seems like a lot of people copyright stuff.
It's rare most of the time that students plagiarize. It's usually a mistake. They believe that they're doing the right thing by not citing a source too frequently. However, there have been a few occasions when students, I had a student take another student's work, rip off the title page, put on another title page, and serve it as their own. And the poor student who he took it from didn't turn in their work. So I've had it happen to that degree, and I've had it happen to an accidental degree.
The people that made the video, or they made the paper, or they made something, they made it. It was their idea, their hard work, and everything. So when somebody else takes credit for that idea without their consent, it's kind of a jerky move.
It really shouldn't be done overall.
If it's in small portions, I think the legalized way is if you put it in quotations and you cite where it's from as a piece of evidence.
The punishment that I believe should be taken in place is probably their rights being taken away. Like if somebody plagiarizes for a field trip, they shouldn't be able to have the field trip, or for homecoming, they shouldn't be able to bring who they choose to homecoming because you plagiarized it, and it's not right.
If a student plagiarized, they received disciplinary action. It was really looked down upon. There is some forms of disciplinary action that occur here as well. Usually I just speak to the student and ask them why they chose not to do that. Did they realize they were doing it? Usually their grade goes down significantly though.
There you have it. That was some info and interviews on plagiarism. See you next week. Remember, same bad time, same bad channel.
Well, remember kids, don't plagiarize. Trust is something that can be very hard to find nowadays, and people are less trustworthy and less trusting. Snapchat is a big place where trust can be tested with the screenshotting option. Let's take a look at some more on this topic.
Oh, sorry, I was on Snapchat. Now let's take another pressing look at an issue that is going on for years and years and years, the debate over waffles and pancakes.
All right, this is Stephen Breach reporting from the TV and Broadcast Media Room, and we're going to find out which is better, waffles or pancakes. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes. Waffles.
Butter or syrup?
Syrup.
And that concludes Kiki likes pancakes and syrup. Okay, and waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Butter or syrup?
Ooh, both.
All right, waffles or pancakes?
Waffles.
Butter or syrup?
Both.
What do you like, waffles or pancakes? Now, I would have to say that I like waffles more. Quite interesting. Now, do you like butter or syrup? I would have to go with syrup. Syrup is the better choice.
What do you like, waffles or pancakes?
I like waffles better.
And butter or syrup?
I like both, with powdered sugar too.
All right, so the results are in, and it is waffles that everybody likes. This is the TV and Broadcast Media Room, and this is Stephen reporting.
Well, that's all we have here at Creuseline.
From our studio to your classroom, I'm Vince.
And I'm Jimmy.
Goodbye, everyone. You stay classy, Lance Cruz.